What's up, everybody? Well, I got another small form factor PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out Monster Hunter Wild. We already did the benchmark and all that stuff, so I kind of know a little about what to expect, but of course they'll try a couple different things out on this one. The weaker systems, I figured the only chance they had was putting everything basically as low as it'll go. But this thing should be powerful enough to play, you know, in a plethora of different ways. So even though I'm doing 4K on this screen here, most people with this system would probably be more doing 1440p and all that stuff. So if you guys want me to come back and redo this game at 1080p or 1440, just let me know. But we're gonna stick with 4K today, even though it is a little silly for this GPU. But in any case, let's stop wasting time and let's get ourselves into the game. All right, let's just go ahead and get ourselves some gameplay here. Now I already know at native 4K it runs like absolute garbage, so we're not going to bother with that because we did the benchmark. We already know this. I doubt it got that much more efficient. So instead we'll just do it like this first and go from there. Now this is probably going to be a really long ass video because I'm also going to include 1440p and 1080p all in the same video. So let's go and get started. All right, here we go. It definitely has some little skips here and there, and it cannot get 60 plus in town or like everywhere else.
何しろサポート部隊の到着が遅れている。物資が足りてないんだ。そろそろ到着してもいいんだが、まあこれは会議で報告しておくか。
そろそろみんなで集まる時間だよね。こんにちは。こんにちは。どうかな、最近。最近、さっきはびっくりしました。すごいなって思った。ありがとう。いえ。じゃあ、準備して。
And this is with the high-res texture pack too. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I figured on systems like this it would be worthwhile. I did not have that installed on the Steam Deck and all the other ones. I figured, nope, let's not do that yet because it probably just automatically enables it. Although it's not like we did high settings on it anyway, so I don't think it would actually matter. I think it only matters when you're on highest settings. But yeah, at least like this, the game doesn't look that bad. But it doesn't look good enough for this kind of performance, let's be honest. But it just looks a little better than the demo did. But yeah, it's not like this is completely unplayable or anything, but I don't think too many people with a system like this are going to accept FPS like this. But I still wanted to include it just for fun. I figured let's just play the game a little bit here.
早速人にも会えたね。
では当面やることをまとめてみましょう。私たちの目的は森人の救助および森人の里を襲撃した白の護衛の発見です。ですがナタが使った地下道はすでに崩落。里の場所は分かりません。
地下はどれぐらいの距離を歩いた？
何日も歩きました。同じ景色ばかりで方角は覚えていません。
手分けして広く探すのが良さそうだな。
それなんだが、サポート部隊の到着が遅れている。本格的な調査は少し待ってほしいんだ。
了解、異議なし。
Alright though, why don't we go ahead and move on to the next graphic setting. Now let's just turn ray tracing off. Although I don't think there's too much stuff that really actually used ray tracing in this village, but still wanted to try it out. Well, there we go. So now, back to the game. Alright, here we go. Now we just turn ray tracing off. Other than that, the rest of the settings are exactly the same. Honestly, it looks like it's getting about the same performance, but maybe an FPS here and there. Yep, nope. Same 40 FPS, so no. And I think it's pretty much the same performance. But it's also hard to get good performance in town here. It's like Dragon's Dogma. Even this CPU doesn't seem powerful enough, at least not at these settings anyway. And I don't think I'm always in town for every single setting I try, so.
傷の具合はいかがですか？まだ痛い？あ、こちらです。出発できますか？2人を村までお送りしましょう。
ありがとうございます。
では出発。あ、そうそう。蜂蜜が足りないという話は聞きました。ついでに探してみませんか？
それでしたら取れる場所を知っています。よろしければ案内しますよ。
それは助かります。
じゃあ行きましょう。ではとっておきの場所に案内します。
僕はここにいます。みんな気をつけてね。
2人の村はこの近くに。
Alright, got some blue mushrooms.
少し離れた場所です。セクレトの足ならすぐですね。
セクレトって足が速いんですね。
こいつがいればモンスターからも逃げられるんですよ。賢いし匂いを覚えるのは得意だし、僕たちにとって本当に大切な存在で。
Well, it may not be able to hit a constant 60, but at least it's not like having insanely huge stutters. It's definitely got some little frame time skips going on up there in the frame time bar, but doesn't seem to be humongous stutters, at least not yet. They might show up. Alright, so now we're going to do high. I didn't want to say anything until I knew for a fact what I did here, you know? And alright, with that, why don't we go ahead and get ourselves into the game. Now this is high graphic settings.
2人の村はこの近くに。
少し離れた場所です。セクレトの足ならすぐですね。
セクレトって足が速いんですね。
こいつがいればモンスターからも逃げられるんですよ。賢いし匂いを覚えるのは得意だし、僕たちにとって本当に大切な存在で。
私も早くセクレト乗りになりたいんだ。へえ、楽しみだね。
この辺りはフルグライト鉱石が多いんですね。谷全体がそれでできているような。
フルグラ、風音石のことかな。
綺麗な呼び名ですね。なぜそう呼ばれているのですか？
村に来ていただければきっとわかりますよ。
Alright, nope, it looks like it still can't quite maintain a constant 60.
すごい数だよ。近づいてみようよ。
気をつけてくださいね。
すごい。これほどのケラトノスの群れは聞いたことがありません。
背中に角のあるやつがいるね。
それはオスですね。一頭のオスと多くのメスで群れを作るんですよ。
あれって山？不思議な形だね。
え、そうですか。僕らは風吹き山って呼んでます。
確かに何とも言えない形。
Alright, well, on we move. Alright, we're keeping all this the same, but still just wanted to show the screen so we know what base resolution we're on. And now we're going to try frame gen. Just for those curious, I don't really like using it, but just because I don't like it doesn't mean no one does, so I figured we'd test it. For science. And alright, with that, let's get into the game. Well, now here we go with frame gen. Oh, that's interesting. Did you guys see that weird anomaly?
Ah, すまない。
これだけあれば十分ですね。
じゃあ村に行こうよ。
ええ、こちらです。しまった。水汲みのことをすっかり忘れてた。
忘れてたね。
佐藤さんに何て言われるかな。
何かお手伝いできることがあればさせてください。
とんでもない。そんなことより皆さんには僕からのお礼を受けてもらわないと。
緊張してきました。私たちは外のものですから村の皆さんに失礼のないようにしないといけませんね。
そうだな、気をつけないと。
村に僕みたいなアイルーはいるのかな。
どうでしょう。こちらの地域に獣人族がいるかどうかは判明していませんしね。
びっくりさせないようにしなきゃ。
ここです。
Alright, well, it looks like we made it to our destination. Yeah, frame gen definitely feels like it adds a little bit of input lag. It's not like the end of the world for walking around like this, but I don't think I'd like that fighting a monster. Well, that's just me. But it's definitely not horrible. It's not like the kind of stuff I showed like on the Steam Deck while playing Stalker 2, where it's like move mouse, Alright, now my character look. It's not that bad. It's just, I can tell a tiny little delay. No big deal though. Oh, that's cool. So I save your people, and he's just like, yeah, well, we're busy with something else. Sorry, bad timing. Get out. No, I mean, I guess I get it at the same time. They can't just drop everything they're doing and be like, hey, cool, come on in. But alright, I guess we'll just peace out then.
気づきました？門番の方。
武器を持っていなかったね。
Alright though, let's also move on. Alright, so now we're gonna try 1440p out, and we'll probably just do the same thing we did at 4K. We're just dropping it to 1440 and going through the same set. So we're gonna start out Ultra. Oh, ray tracing's gotta get turned on. Glad I noticed that. Otherwise that would have invalidated that whole thing. Alright, to the game. Alright, here we go. Now we're on 1440p. Although we do have DLSS still on, so not quite native 1440, but a base of 1440.
イサイさんも武器を見たことがなさそうでした。何？
虫だ。
これはブベラチカです。討伐許可を確認しました。ギルドは討伐を要請します。近くに。
怖かった。早く行こう。あれって過剰種？
巨大な牙に鋭い爪。おそらくは。それにしてもあの村不思議ですね。どうやって大型モンスターの侵入を阻止しているんでしょう。
何か秘密があるのかな。
あと少し。人の足のなんともどかしき。
Alright, we gotta go climb.
セクレトって偉大だね。
Alright, time to move on. Alright, so next up, we're gonna turn ray tracing off. And other than that, just keep everything else exactly the same. Now, last time I did that, it didn't really make much difference at Ultra, at 4K, but it might make more of a difference here at 1440. But all right, to the game. All right, here we are. Still can't maintain 60 in town. Not at all times. But it's doing a lot better than any other system I've tried this on. It couldn't handle it at 4K.
Yeah.
But I've always said this is a much better suited 1440p GPU.
またね。
Nah, it still drops down to 40 every once in a while
頼
too.
まれた品を持って
But
きた。
not to the same level it was.
蜂蜜じゃないか
But this game is pretty CPU intensive, I've noticed. Most open world games are.
ありがとうよ。これは手間賃だ。サポート部隊の到着が遅れていてな。蜂蜜の在庫が心もとなかったんだ。奴らも近くまで来ているとは思うが、信号弾も上がらない。気がかりだよ。ともあれ、品揃えでも見ていってくれ。悪くない品揃えだろ。じゃあな、また頼むよ。
ハンター、いいものがあるんだ。ちょっとねえ、何も言わずこの素材を使っ。何が必要？
Wow.
じゃあ作ろうか。
All right, cool. So we can do a little smithing. All right, I don't think I can do anything else, but let's just double check. Usually they give you enough to do one.
「さっきの鉄鉱石は鉱脈で採掘したものだよ。鉱脈には貴重な素材があるからね。それと武具の強化とアイテム整頓はできる時にしておくこと。ほんと旅の途中って何が起こるか全くわからないんだから。そういうわけだし、何かあったらまたおいで。
All right, though, it is time for us to move on. All right, here we go. Still 1440p, of course. Now we're going to drop her down to high. All right, and with that, it's game time. So now here we go, on high.
どうしたのかな。
あ、こちらです。ちょっと相談よろしいですか？実はサポート部隊の到着が遅れていまして、彼らのルートを想定してみました。砂漠を通って草地に入り。
Oh, that looks like an emergency flare of some kind.
もしかして。
行こう。
ハンターさん、気をつけてね。
シルベムシを追いかけて。
方角、状況からしてサポート部隊で間違いないかと。
It seems to be running pretty damn good now.
走れ走れ。
But let's see if we can maintain a constant 60.
サポート部隊に何があったのでしょうか。
こ ポート部隊のトムみんな今行くからね。いたよ。
Now that is a big old slab of meat. And it looks like that frickin' thing really wants it. Oh, what the hell? It's beating up all the cats. Well, now I definitely want to kick its ass. Yeah, and this is how I would play this game on this particular machine. We're getting decent looks, decent FPS. The frame times are a little wonky, but at least we're not hitting huge frame time spikes and giant transversal stutters or anything. I've seen a bunch of systems get that, including my Asus G15 Advantage, so it's a spy system thing. Some systems aren't having much trouble, some are running this thing like garbage. It completely depends on what kind of system you got. You really need a high-end one for this one, which is a little silly because it doesn't really look that, horrible with the higher texture pack on. I mean, this doesn't have that part on right now, but at least I don't think it did. But high still looks pretty good. But since it's wide open world, that's why it does not get the best performance. Especially when you're using a freaking engine that's meant for a linear game like Resident Evil. But hey, I might not be a developer, but I at least know that much. But at the same time, they probably just don't see the point in making a whole new engine or having people get mad at them for using Unreal Engine 5. So here we are. Hopefully they can optimize this a little bit more for the, weaker systems. I don't think everybody needs a $2,000 computer just to play video games. Most people have like an $800 or like $1,500 computer. And those seem to be the ones that are kind of struggling. At least from what I've seen. And it's like all the frickin' other animals are just gathered around watching this. It's like a show to them. And probably, I hope that thing doesn't eat us at the same time, maybe a little bit of. down. Alright, it looks like it's at least slowing down a little bit here. Oop, that's not the right button. And see this? This right here is exactly why I don't want to team up with actual people. They will be like, what in the absolute fuck is this moron doing? Like, I don't know. I'm stabbing the monster, that's all I know. Probably gonna die, but we'll see. Oh, I thought I dodged it, but nope.
別のエリアに移動するみたいだよ。僕なら大丈夫。
I guess he's peacing out. Well, let's chase after him. This fight's not over yet. You get your ass back here. This is not how this works. Well, I guess in this game that's probably is, but I'm used to just fighting them, and then, you know, we battle, and then, yeah, either one of us dies, and then that's it. But I guess in this one, they can kind of flee. Although they can probably do that about all the Monster Hunters, but I barely played any of the last one. In fact, I think I was so scared to go outside and embarrass myself that I didn't even go out and fight anything. So this time I was like, nope, not letting that happen. Even if I embarrass the hell out of myself, I'm just gonna fight shit. And like somebody told me, it doesn't matter how bad you play, as long as you eventually win, that's all that matters, really. Just as long as you're not going around being like, yeah, I'm the best. It's like, no, I know I suck. Definitely not sitting here bragging about being good. No, no, no. I can't even lock onto the creature properly. Every time I do, it's like, it just doesn't lock on. I prefer that weird mode where you like aim. We need more help. Ooh, kind of got owned on that one. I was hoping to beat this thing before my friend gets here. But I don't know. It takes a really long time to do this when you're doing it solo, it seems. You're supposed to, this is more of a team player game. I'm supposed to have like a full team of 4 people kicking this thing's ass. It would not take very long then. But I'm antisocial, and yeah, so we're just doing it solo. then I'll honestly feel kind of more like a badass if I can actually beat this thing without any help. I don't know, though. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to heal real quick. Oh, looks like I need to sharpen this thing. Now we'll finish up 1440 with frame gen. And then after this, we'll move on to a little 1080p. Which, unless you're going to play lots of, you know, first-person shooter and stuff, I don't know. I think I would just go with 1440 with this particular GPU, but hey, that's just me. But alright, let's get into the game. So now let's go get a little gameplay here with some frame gen, which seems to add some even more weird frame time skips. But whatever, figured I'd test it out. Now it definitely felt like it had some input lag, but in this game it doesn't feel like the end of the world. And I thought it was going to be horrible for fighting monsters with, but it's not that bad. I still don't think I needed it. I was happier without it. But I wanted to do this just for the people who like having it on. Alright, there's that guy. now let's do 1080p. Again, we'll just start off with ray tracing, ultra, all that good stuff. And we do still have the high-res texture pack installed. So yeah, as long as it says highest high-res textures, that's going to be using that. I don't remember if high actually uses that or not, but I guess we'll find out. I'll try to pay attention this time. I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to say that earlier. Well, let's go ahead and just run around in town for a second. It looks like with ray tracing on anyway, we just still can't get a constant 60 in town. At least over. Almost, though. But here and there, there's going to be a spot where it's going to drop under, it seems. But it only seems like one spot, since we made one little loop. And we're recording. If we weren't recording with Shadowplay, maybe that wouldn't have ever happened. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing could do that. Oops. I thought I made it onto that ledge. Yeah, I guess not.
モンスターがたくさんいるね。これがセクレトの世界か。
I still need lots of practice at fighting. Alright, here we go. We're going to turn off ray tracing now. Here we go. No ray tracing. Still can't stay over 60 in town though. There's one spot where it always drops to 51, and I don't think we're using almost 10 FPS worth of recording, so towns will still have little spots here and there you'll probably drop under, but seems like outside you're pretty alright. Of course, there could be some spots out here too. It's not like I went through the entire game. Alright, nope, it still drops under here too. And we were getting better performance, I believe, with 1440p. Could be wrong on that, but I could have sworn we were. But we'll see what it's like once we drop it down to high. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought he was gonna like run into that, but whatever. All right. Now high graphic settings. And one reason why 1440p was probably doing a little bit better is because I was using DLSS. I'm using DLA here. I figured at 1080p there'd be too much CPU bottleneck to bother using it, but maybe I should have tried anyway. Here we go. High graphic settings now. Let's go fight that thing again.
になった気分。
Well, hello, Miston. You sure were deeply sleeping up there. That's your trajectory there. Usually she goes tree, table, lap, couch, and then to her trees. This time she kind of like just fell right off the table. Oh, I guess I am moved slightly over from what she's usually going. Cats are creatures of habit. Even if you move it a couple inches away, I guess that kind of fucks up their trajectory. Sorry about that, mister. Alright, now we're going to try a little frame gen to finish this up with. And then I'll get some camera recorded gameplay too. Alright, there we go. Well, now here we go with some frame gen. And it doesn't really seem to be doing that much of a better job than it did at 1440, really. Saying we're getting 100 FPS, but we know we're not really.
ってみよう。僕も乗る。
Man, I wish it was that easy to sharpen stuff. They sure have a lot of life when you're doing this solo. knocked it over. That wind is really kicking up. Usually my windows don't even creak at all, but they sure are creaking.
待ってるみたい。もう一息だよ。うわ、あいつと目があった。
And this thing sure does like to run a lot. That must mean I'm doing something right, though. It feels threatening enough to run away from me. I kind of figured when I started fighting these things, they were going to one-hit me. Oh, this one's still a pretty easy to kill monster on purpose. Well, that's not what I meant to do.
ああ、よけて。
Well, I certainly showed that rock who is boss. But let's try to attack the actual monster. Here we go. We got it. And all right, now we can just carve that carcass up. And we can also go ahead and move on to a little camera. All right, let's get some camera recorder gameplay here. What do you got? You got a thing on you. What do you got to say? Squad function. All right. Can we upgrade any of this yet? Probably not. Yeah, that's all just logged. Okay, what about armor? Can I get that last thing I need yet? Nope, I still don't have a sharp fang. Pooh. Well, alright, I just wanted to see real quick. Where's the other place? Over there? Netta. And Tom at the ingredients. Okay. I think that one's over here, isn't it? Nah.
好きなものはあるかな。
はい、チーズっていうやつ、あっち西で初めて食べたんです。すごく美味しかった。
今度食べよう。
はい。
じゃあ準備してくる。
はい。
Alright, that's support. Tom, there we go.
助けてこれでやっとハンターさんに携帯に便利な食料を渡せるよ。そう、これが僕のお役目。名付けて食料配給所。
Ooh, a portable barbecue.
しっかり食べて体力とスタミナをつければきっと調査もはかどるよね。これは僕からのお礼。早速。
ハ
There's all of them.
少しいいかな。はい、どうされました？
RTX 5070 Ti.
今まで聞いたことはなかったの。君は学術院でファビウス教に指示を。本当ですね。初めてお会いしてからそれなりに経っているのに。はい、その通りです。先生の専門は生物学で、私と分野は違いましたが、最終的にはファビウス先生の調査隊に加わり、現地調査を行っていました。そこで倒れた方を見つけたのはご存知の通りです。専門は文化人類学だと。ええ、そうですね。そうです。もともといろんな国や時代の文献を読みたい一心でさまざまな言語を学んでいましたので、それは随分と私の力になってくれました。好きなものを聞いてもいいかな。好きなもの。実は僭越ながら私考古学もいささかかじっておりまして、今も昔も変わらぬ人と人の心と営み、時の異物に心を
Yeah,
奪わ
if
れ
you think that's fun, that counts as fun.
そのうちさほどもなきものを集めめでるようになりまして、いえいえ、さほどもなきものですので、いつか
I mean, heck, I like making videos like this, and a lot of people would think, oh man, that's not fun. But to me it is, so that's why I do it. Okay.
はい、了解です。
That's where I get more quests too, but where's this last person? Oh, over here. Aha.
行きましょうか。では
Let's get ready to roll out.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。
But I think we'll leave this for the next computer. So let's go wrap the video on up, as it's probably pretty damn long. Because I just had to beat the stupid monster. It was bothering me. Alright guys, that's a wrap for Monster Hunter Wilds. And definitely has its fair share of like frame skips and stuff, but still playable on here. And I would say 1440p with some quality DLSS was probably the way to go. Just no ray tracing. That just seemed to add even more stutters to what we were already getting. Definitely need some optimization. But hey, at least we don't all have to freaking run it at like 620p or whatever with everything on low just to get playable FPS. Some games are almost like that, where it doesn't matter. Even if you have a tablet computer, it's like, all right, well, I gotta run everything on low just to make it like somewhat playable. So at least it's not quite that bad, but it definitely needs optimization on everything from the PCs to the consoles. I saw how a PS5 Pro plays it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that still does not look very impressive. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I know it's probably pretty long, but I wanted to just throw all of the different resolutions into one, because who knows what kind of resolution somebody will want to play with this thing. So I did 1080p, 1440, and 4K, the whole shebang. Not every single conceivable graphic setting you could possibly think of, but I thought I did enough. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.